Chapter 5. Kidnapped. Fear and panic set in as they frantically searched the entire house, calling out their baby's name. They searched every room, under the bed, in the closets and every nook and cranny, but there was no sign of the baby. As they were trying to figure out what to do next, the Johnsons received an unexpected phone call. It was the kidnappers, demanding a confidential file in exchange for their baby's safe return. The Johnsons were shocked and scared as they had no idea what the kidnappers were talking about or where to find the file. The kidnappers warned the Johnsons not to involve the police or their baby's life would be in danger. Feeling helpless and scared, the Johnsons complied with the kidnappers' demands and listened to their instructions. The kidnappers described the confidential file as containing crucial information that only the Johnsons had access to. They instructed the Johnsons to find the file and hand it over to them in exchange for their baby's safe return. The Johnsons were nervous and scared as they tried to locate the confidential file that the kidnappers demanded. However, the kidnappers' instructions were clear, and they knew exactly where the file was located. To the Johnsons' surprise, the file was hidden in a secret compartment in the bottom of the filing cabinet, which they had never noticed before. After finding the confidential file, the Johnsons had to make a difficult decision. They knew that if they handed over the document to the kidnappers, it could have serious consequences for them and others involved. They felt confused and turned to Mrs. Emily for help as they had done before. When the Johnson family turned to Mrs. Emily for help, she was devastated to hear about the kidnapping of their baby. She couldn't shake the feeling of dread that settled in her chest. Despite the challenges, Mrs. Emily was determined to help the Johnsons find their baby and bring the kidnappers to justice. Mrs. Emily suggested that they use the burner phone to contact the police without alerting the kidnappers. This would provide a way for the family to communicate with the law enforcement without revealing their location or identity. Mrs. Emily also provided guidance on how to use the burner phone effectively and safely. She advised the family to use the phone in a secure and private location within their home and to avoid using any language that could alert the kidnappers to their plans.